Hi everyone, welcome back. So for today's video, I just want to do a more in-depth review on a bag that I recently purchased, and it is this really cute bag right here, which is the Coach Rogue 25 from the Coachies collection, and this one is called Sparkie, and I believe this is the color denim or dark denim, but I just want to talk a little bit about the details of this bag and what my overall thoughts are on it. So if you're interested in today's video over this little cutie, please do stay tuned. Just for full disclosure, I do currently work for Coach as an SA. However, all the bags on my channel are for my own personal collection, and I'm just here to share with you guys my personal love for handbags. Also, if you guys like these kind of videos, please do consider liking and subscribing, because all I do on my channel is just talk about handbags and stuff. So if you guys like handbags and stuff, please do consider liking and subscribing. And you can also follow me on Instagram too for more handbag related content. So when it comes to this particular Rogue 25 bag, this one is pretty special just because it is from the Coachies collection. So Coach made a line of bags that have these cute little faces on it, and this is one of them. And this one, like I mentioned earlier, is called Sparkie. And as you can see, it has a really cute smiling expression on its face here. And they did the facial features in a lot of fun colors. So the eyeballs are like green, so it's like this like chalk color here, this like green part of the eye, and then has like a brass pupil, I guess is what that part of the eyeball is. But the really cool part though is that these are actually the base of turd locks that they use for the eyes, which I think is really cool, and ties back to the brand itself using turd locks as like handbag closures, so that's pretty cool. And then it has this really cute pink lip here for its mouth, and it's like smiling, it's really fun. And then it also has little hands and feet too. So the little hands here are going to be the hang tags, and these are the metal capped ones with the horse and carriage on them, which I think are super cute, and they're like the 1941 style hang tags. And then it has little feet as well here on the bottom, and they do move, which I think is the cutest part about this bag. So every time you do carry this bag, like the little feet do kind of like flap around, which is really funny. But these are like key clochettes. So they have the leather cap right there, and then on the inside you'll have a little brass ring as well, which I think is really cool. The other thing too is that you do get a regular like hang tag with your bag, and it is in a contrasting color. So this one here is like in a flax yellow color, and again it still has the gold hardware that ties in with the bag. So you have your horse and carriage logo on the front, and the back is plain, so you can definitely get the little hang tag monogrammed. But super cute. That extra pop of yellow against the blue, green, and pink look really fun when it's all combined together. When it comes to like the size of the bag, is going to be in the signature jacquard fabric, so it does feature a little bit of that mixed materials going on. So the front, back, and the bottom of the bag are in leather, and then the sides will be fabric. And looking closely at it, it is also in the thicker woven jacquard material as well, so it is super robust and very structured actually for a fabric material. And then it does feature that zip detail too that the Rogue bag is known for, which goes from one side through the top here, and then on the other side as well. And it is in a brown color. I want to say this is like 1941 saddle, and then it is also on the binding detail as well, which kind of like frames the bag, and I don't know, just like gives that extra little bit of detail. And then it is around the fabric too, and it runs through the bottom as well. So there's that, and then you actually do get a little bit of extra leather here on top. On the back of the bag, it is going to be pretty simple here, just the blue leather itself, and it does actually have a little stamp here. So it says Coach, the name of the bag, which is Sparkie, and limited edition in the gold foil on the bottom. And then on the actual like base of the bag, it does have a leather panel here. And since this bag is in mixed materials, it doesn't feature the like genuine gloved tan leather stamp here on the bottom, just because the sides do feature fabric, which I think is why Coach didn't emboss this part of the bag. But it does feature 4 feet that are in the brass hardware as well, and then also 2 leather tabs here that the little feet are attached on. So now when it comes to the shoulder straps and the crossbody strap to this particular bag, you do get your top handles, which are permanently attached, And these are the newer Rogue handles, so they do have the ability to swivel to the front of the bag, or you can tuck them on the inside, and they are going to be in the matching brown color that is the binding of the bag. And then you do get your 2 leather shoulder straps as well that are removable, so I went ahead and clipped them on there, and they just attach to D-rings that are on the inside corner of the bag itself. And as you can see, they are in the blue color as well, and they are pretty substantial for shoulder straps, and they just have a little like clip closure here that you can use to clip the strap onto the bag or take it off. And then the last strap is the thicker crossbody strap in the same matching brown color as well. And this is going to be brown on both sides. Sometimes Coach does color blocking, so like the top will be a different color to the bottom, but this one is just solid brown, and this one is adjustable. So on this side here, you'll see that it does feature a couple adjustments. I believe you have 5 settings that you can have, so you can have it as long or as short to your desired length, and then you have a little leather keeper too here, so this like part doesn't flap around, but here's the clip to the crossbody strap, and it is pretty substantial as well. So when it comes to the interior of the Rogue 25, as you can see, it does feature 3 compartments. You have 2 open sections and a center zip area here in the middle. The outside compartments are lined in a oxblood leather, and it does feature some extra little pockets as well. So in the front here, you have a little credit card pocket, and this is really nice if you have like cards that you put in here and you need to get really fast, but I don't have any, so I just usually leave that empty. But in this case, I actually have the little like care instructions in that little pocket and the price tag. And then on the opposite side, it does feature a larger slip pocket, and this one actually is lined in a fabric material, and it is pretty big. I feel like a phone can fit in here, but I usually don't use it. I usually just put my phone in this compartment. But there are those 2 open compartments there. Getting to the center zip compartment here, you'll see that you do have 2 zipper pulls on the top of the bag, and then it allows you to get into the inside here, and it is just one large spacious compartment, and it is all lined in this fabric material. I think this is like a pretty thick like cotton linen blend, and it is just the entire interior of the bag. And you have a little slip pocket here that actually has a snap on it, so you can close it if you want. I usually just leave it open, sometimes put small stuff in here, but it is actually pretty strong, so there we go. So I usually just keep it open, put some items there, and then on top of that pocket too, you have a little story patch, which all your Coach bags have. But yeah, other than that, the interior here is pretty simple, and the zipper actually does go all the way down too, so if you want to just like fully zip the zipper, you totally can. And here's that. So now I'm going to show you guys some of the items I typically carry with me on like a daily basis when it comes to using the Rogue 25. So first is the Coach tabby charm, and I usually put my headphones in here. Next is a nylon pouch from Kate Spade. This is usually my main catch-all for smaller items like chapstick, dental floss, and other miscellaneous stuff. And then I have my phone. This is my old like iPhone XR, so it's like really old, but my newer phone is basically the same size as this, so this is for demo. The last 2 SLGs are going to be these right here. So this one is a Coach card case, and this usually houses my extra miscellaneous cards from like stuff that I collect throughout the day, and also holds receipts as well. So there's that. And then this is a Coach medium zip wallet. For me, this is a very big wallet just because I don't carry that much with me on a daily basis. For me, I usually use like a small card case, but for demonstration, I will show you guys that a larger wallet can fit in these bags nicely. Here's all the items inside of the Rogue 25, and as you can see, I still have a ton of space in here, so if I wanted to put like a small umbrella, a water bottle, or other miscellaneous items, I totally can. But as you can see, there's a ton of space, and I'm able to zip this bag up as well, and there won't be like any warping or distortion of the bag. And here's what it looks like with all those items in there. So there's that. So before I tell you guys what my final thoughts are on the really adorable Rogue 25, I did want to just do a quick little color comparison as well to another shade of blue that Coach did, which I feel like is personally like they look exactly the same next to each other, and it's this one here, which is in the color dark denim, and this is also a Rogue 25 as well. But the difference for this bag though is that it's in like a powder leather versus this one, it's like a smooth gloved hand. So I'm gonna flip the bag to the back just because I feel like it's a lot easier to compare these colors like this. But here they are next to each other, and I feel like this blue color, which is called denim, And this blue color, which is called dark denim, basically looks the exact same to me. This one might be, actually, I think this one might be a touch lighter than this one. But in this lighting and on this phone, they both look the exact same. So if you have like a dark denim Rogue 25 or a 30 in your collection, you're just curious like what this would look like, here's that little comparison for you. So when it comes to the Rogue 25, I just love this bag so much, for multiple reasons. Number one, this is like the overall like aesthetic of the bag. Adorable. It's so cute. I just love the facial feature of this bag. I love the color palette that Coach did too, being that it is in this like blue body and it has like the pop of green and a little bit of pink and yellow. It's just really darn cute. And then the little features too with the hang tag hands and the wobbly feet. It's like so funny, but like so cute. And the other thing too I just love about this particular bag is that it is a Rogue 25, which is my personal favorite size when it comes to the Rogue bags. So it is not only adorable, but very functional and practical for me. And for this particular Rogue 25 though, I will say I have just really been carrying it as a top handle, just because I just love how like the feet and the little hands just like move around. But I do sometimes use these shoulder straps to just like carry over my shoulder, but it is just so darn cute and I love it so much. The other thing I just want to note really fast is that when I'm using this bag, the little feet here and hands don't get in the way of me using this bag, so they're just kind of there as like little extra bag charms and whatnot in a sense, so they're not like blocking me from like using this bag comfortably, if that makes sense. And the only thing they really do is sometimes they'll make sounds. So like if I'm walking around carrying the bag, like the little hands will hit the body of the bag, or the feet will like, you know, like land on like the surfaces and whatnot, if I'm putting this bag on a table. So it does make a little bit of noise, but other than that, they're just, you know, cute little decoration and they don't really do much. So that does it for today's review over Sparkie, the Rogue 25. If you guys have any more questions about this bag, just leave a comment down below and I can try to help you out, or you can also message me on Instagram as well. And yeah, if you liked today's video, please do consider liking and subscribing, and you can also follow me on Instagram too for more handbag related content. But other than that, guys, have a great rest of your day. Bye!